Sharon and Paul, I have good news. This time of year we could be dealing with that strong offshore flow, but today we've been dealing with the onshore flow. The winds have been in the last 30 minutes. I've seen the humidity go from about 26% to now 32%. So that is good. And of course, wind's the biggest concern. And those are down within the last 30 minutes. They were up to 12 miles an hour. Checking right now, these winds are coming in out of the south and west at 8 miles an hour. Of course, it was a warm day, especially for folks inland, but temperatures right now into the low 80s. And overnight tonight, humidity will get much higher, and of course these temperatures will drop and the winds will stay nice and light. So all around weather-wise, this is great news. I'll have more on this and the rest of the extended 5-day forecast coming up in just a bit. Back to you, Paul.
All right, Jay.
Isn't it great to hear good news?
Yeah.
All right, well, I got some good news for this firefight. The weather conditions continue to improve even in the last 10 minutes, but we do have Sky 2 over Marietta where we do have that fire still burning, but the winds are down, the temperatures are down, and the humidity is up. All three of those things are good news when you want to fight these fires a little faster. But we've got great firefighters out there helping out, and we've got these winds down to 7-8 miles an hour, low 80s in Marietta right now, and humidity will get as high as 70% tonight, and temperatures will get down into the 60s. So high humidity, low temperatures, light winds, that is a good combination. We're looking at the satellite radar composite, and we just have a few light showers, mainly in the high desert and mountain locations, San Bernardino and Riverside counties. Nothing like we saw yesterday. Still a slight chance of some thunderstorms moving in from that monsoonal moisture just to our south and east. But temperatures today below average once again. Humidity still a little on the high side, so that's making those temperatures feel a little warmer than they are. Definitely not as high as it was yesterday, but we are still anywhere from the upper 70s downtown to the upper 80s in San Bernardino. A satellite picture showing those clouds that were right along the coast earlier this morning, well offshore. We are seeing partly cloudy skies mainly in Orange County and southern portions of LA County, but what we will see tonight is the return of the patchy low clouds and even some dense fog just at the coast. Everywhere else, get ready for sunny, warm conditions again by tomorrow afternoon. Taking a wide shot there as we look more toward the Four Corners region. Even into Vegas, seeing a few lightning strikes right now from that monsoonal moisture, and a couple of those showers moved into our area earlier today, but that is all starting to die out. High pressure is the reason that we're getting some of that monsoonal moisture into our area. It's also the reason that we're not seeing any big changes in the weather because ridge of high pressure is just pretty dominant right now. Again, so no big changes the rest of the work week, but by the weekend, temperatures will cool down just a tad as this trough of low pressure starts to dig down the coast. We'll have a return of that onshore flow, and with that we'll see a deeper marine layer at the coast and a couple degrees of cooling, but again, no big changes in your extended forecast, and you can believe it's already the beginning of August. Dense morning fog tomorrow could be a possibility out on the waters. West winds will be 10 to 15 knots, surf will be 1 to 3 feet, and swells out of the south will be at 2 feet. Your extended forecast keeps our temperatures into the low 80s in the basin to the coast. You will see a deeper marine layer, but temperatures inland staying into the 90s. Temperatures will finally be back to normal by Monday of next week. Unfortunately for the valleys, the warmest valley and inland locations, that means you will be back into the triple digits. Paul, Sharon, back to you. Hi, Sharon and Paul. That's right. The weather definitely helping out. In fact, we're taking a live look thanks to Sky 2 over the fire area and looking much better right now. Let's take a look at the weather conditions, which continue to look better and better. Winds are nice and light down to 70 miles an hour. Temperatures are 7 miles an hour. Temperatures down to the low 80s, and the humidity is on the rise, currently at 35%, and will be up to around 60 to even 70% into the overnight hours. So with that onshore flow brings in the higher humidity levels. We're not seeing any showers or thunderstorms today like we were yesterday at this time, but we'll still keep a slight chance in the forecast just because of that monsoonal moisture moving in. But currently we are still into the low 90s in Chino, 89 Riverside, low 70s at LAX, and 86 in Burbank. I will have more on the rest of your forecast coming up at 6.